Are you getting phone calls from your Google Ads but not seeing them in your Google Ads dashboard? Tracking phone calls is crucial to understand which campaigns perform better than the other. In this video, I'll show you the common mistakes you might be making and show you how to fix them, so you can start seeing your phone calls inside your Google Ads dashboard. So let's get started. So guys, we're in our Google Ads dashboard. If you are getting phone calls, it should be recorded in your Google Ads like this. So you should be seeing the phone call metrics. You should be seeing the number of conversions, and the number of conversions can be phone calls, and they also can be lead form submissions. And you should be able to see your cost per conversion, and you should be seeing your other related metrics. So if you're actually getting phone calls and you think the phone calls are coming from Google Ads and they're not recorded in your Google Ads dashboard, we're going to see the reasons why it might be happening, and we're going to find the ways to solve that problem. So the first reason could be calls can be shorter than the minimum duration limit. So when you set up the conversion actions, there is a limit. For example, if they are less than 30 seconds, they're not going to be recorded as a conversion. If they're more than 30 seconds, we're going to count them as a conversion. So let me show you that. We're going to go to goals, and under conversions, we're going to click on summary. And let's see call extension as an example. I'm going to click on that. And as you can see from here, with this call extension, if the call length is more than 5 seconds, I'm going to consider that as a conversion. But in your case, you might be considering more than 60 seconds phone calls. Maybe you might be considering more than 90-second phone calls. Why I've put it as 5 seconds? Because as long as somebody clicks on the call button and they're in the call at least 5 seconds, that means it is a real person, and I'm going to track that as a conversion. But you can easily put that as 15 seconds, 20 seconds, or 30 seconds as you like. So this might be the first reason why you are getting phone calls, but they're not considered as a conversion. The next one is more of a suggestion. Your call reporting might not be enabled. And with call reporting, you can get detailed information. I'm going to show you how to turn that on. So we're going to go to admin. After that, go to call reporting and get detailed information about calls you receive. Make sure it is on. And the next one is also on. So the first one, you can get detailed information about the caller's area code. You can know their call length. You can see the status of the calls. For example, it might be a missed call or other different information if you want. With the second one, you can listen to the call recordings and you can analyze the quality of the phone calls. So that's very useful feature to optimize your campaign performance. A quick reminder, if you want my free video on how I doubled my phone calls using 2 key strategies in Google Ads, you can click the link in the description below and I'll send it to you right away. And the next reason, and very important reason, you might not be using call extensions. So if you're going to go to campaigns and under assets, we're going to click on assets and go to call. And this is the call extension we're using. And make sure that you're using this kind of call extensions to each and every one of your campaigns so that all of your ads can show those call buttons. And the campaigns with call extensions can perform several times better than the campaigns without call extensions. So make sure that the call extensions are added to the campaigns. So if you just create the call extensions, that does not mean all the campaigns can show those call extensions. You need to add the call extensions to a specific campaign, or you need to add the call extensions to an account level if you are using one phone number for your business. But if you're using different phone numbers with different campaigns, you can add different call extensions to different campaigns. And the next reason is related to the previous example, which is call extension conversion tracking should be created and those conversion actions should be added to your campaigns. So we're going to go to goals, and under conversions, we're going to go to summary. We're going to scroll down. This was the call extension conversion action. And you should create this conversion action. And this conversion action records the phone calls you're getting from your call extensions. And you might be seeing the numbers here, but you might not be seeing the numbers in your Google Ads dashboard. Why? Because you need to add this conversion action to your campaigns as well. That means your campaigns can use this conversion action in their optimization. And whatever number you see here should be seen in your Google Ads campaign dashboard as well. So you need to create your call extensions. Then you need to create your conversion actions that records the phone calls from the call extensions. And this conversion action should be added to your campaigns. And you can see the number of conversions you are seeing here in your Google Ads dashboard as well. And the next reason is if you are getting phone calls from your landing page or website, you are not tracking those phone calls. So these were about call extensions, which means we're getting phone calls directly from the ads. But if you are getting phone calls from your landing page or your website, you should also be tracking those phone calls. So for those phone calls, you need to create a separate conversion action. So if you're going to scroll down, this was the conversion action. And if somebody clicks on a call button in our website, we're going to track that as a conversion. So as you can see, we've got one button click today, and this button click mostly happens when they're using their mobile devices, because they just click on the call button and they're going to contact your business through that way. So make sure that your conversion action is on and tracking the phone calls you're receiving from your landing page or your website. And there can be another types of conversion actions that tracks the phone calls from your landing page and your website. I've set them as a secondary because we're not going to be using both types of conversion actions. Otherwise, it's going to be double counting. And this is just for reference. Sometimes your users might be dialing rather than clicking the buttons. This may happen mostly with desktop. This account, we're targeting mobile phone users. That's why we're not using this option. So this option also tracks the button clicks, and they can also track manually dialed phone numbers. So with this conversion action, you can also specify the call length, and after certain call length, you're going to count it as a conversion. And with this account, we're using several phone numbers, and we're adding different phone numbers to different campaigns. And the next reason could be Google's delayed reporting. So it is common with Google Ads, if you've got a phone call like an hour ago or 3 hours ago, and you're not seeing the phone calls in your Google Ads dashboard. You can see those phone numbers in your Google Ads dashboard after several hours or even after several days. So for example, sometimes if I get a conversion, let's say 9 conversions, and if I check after several days, that number can be 10. So previously it was 9, and after several days it can be 10. Why it might happen? Because of different attribution models. So Google Ads might need some time to attribute the phone call you're receiving to a specific click. So you might get, let's say, 20, 30 clicks, and Google Ads needs to know which clicks resulted that phone call. And because of that attribution, you may see some delays in your reporting. So the reporting might not be real time, and it is expected if you see your phone calls after several hours or even after several days. But most of the time, you should see all your numbers within a day. So guys, this should be the biggest reasons why you're not seeing your phone calls in Google Ads dashboard, even if you're getting phone calls from Google Ads. Again, if you guys want to know how I doubled the number of phone calls in Google Ads by including 2 strategies, you can click the link in the description below, and I'll send a video of how I did that right away. And if you guys want help with your Google Ads, you can let me know as well. And thank you guys for watching this video, and see you guys in my other videos.